Tap in, tap in. Welcome back to another video. My name is April Williams. I am a life coach. I'm an ambassador for Christ, and I am a podcaster. On this video, I'm coming to talk about how to set goals. 4 steps and 4 ways on how you can set your goals. Number 1, be realistic. Set attainable goals. Don't just say, I want to be a millionaire. Don't get me wrong, that's a goal. But at the end of the day, we all want to be millionaires. But it's like, if anything, we should be asking and praying and asking God to give us $1 million ideas. Don't just say, God, I want to be a millionaire, make me a millionaire. He's going to make you a millionaire by giving you $1 million idea, and you're going to work with what you've got, work with what he's giving you in order to achieve that, to be a millionaire, to achieve that success you believe in God for. So, we all want to be millionaires, but at the end of the day, we have to physically get out here and do whatever the work is, whether it's a business, whatever type of service it is that we're offering to others. That's how we're going to do it. We all were put here to help and serve others by doing some type of service. So that's how you're going to become a millionaire, by working with, whatever God has given you, whatever gift he's giving you. Is like, we already have what we need to become a millionaire. We just have to put in the work. Most importantly, it's not going to come overnight. We can't just say, okay, Lord, I've been consistent for a month. I'm ready to be a millionaire. That ain't really how it works. And I had to tell myself that. Like, I done put a few videos out, and I'm like, well, my subscribers at on YouTube, well, so it's like, at the end of the day, we have to set attainable goals and know that through consistency, we're going to see fruit from our labor, because God is a faithful God. Whatever you believe in God for, if it's in his will for you, you're going to be blessed with it. You're going to prosper in all that you do, as long as you seek the Lord first and wholeheartedly believe in God and put God first and believe in, just all the things of the kingdom. So number 1, be realistic, set attainable goals. Number 2, put a timestamp behind each goal. And I talked about this on my last video I posted, where my life coach, she said that a goal is not a goal until you put a time frame behind it. And that's something that's so important, and I had to learn that. I used to set goals for myself, but I would just set that goal, like saying I want to be a millionaire. That's setting a goal, but you ain't saying, okay, I want to be a millionaire in 3 years, and a year, in 2 years. Like, we have to put a time stamp behind each goal we set. And it's not to rush us, but if anything, it's to keep us on track to be able to achieve that goal. Because, okay, I got that time on it. Like I say, you ain't rushing yourself, but if anything, it's going to keep you balanced. It's going to keep you focused on the days where you ain't even as motivated as you used to be to achieve that goal. When you look at that time stamp, it's like, okay, I got to do what I said I'm going to do. I got to reach that goal that I set for myself. And for me personally, I shared that also on my last video about setting goals. One of my goals is to grow my podcast on all my platforms, Spotify, Anchor, and Apple Podcasts, to just grow, my listeners and my plays and everything per episode and per week and stuff like that. And that's what I wrote down, that I want to grow my audience on all platforms. And then I thought about it. I went back to this, and I'm like, okay, that ain't even a goal, because I didn't put a timestamp behind it. So then I switched it and said, okay, I want to grow my audience on all platforms and have it at this amount of plays in 3 months. When I put 3 months behind it, then I put that timestamp on that time frame, which made it a goal, a real goal, and attainable goal that I'm working hard to be able to achieve. So we have to make sure we put a timestamp behind each goal. Number 3, review your goals each day. Speak it into existence. The Bible tells us in Proverbs chapter 23, verse 7, as he thinks in his heart, so is he. So whatever goals you're setting for yourself, you really have to speak it over your life. You have to speak things that are not as if they were, as if they are, because that's how it's going to come to pass, through constant repetition of speaking those things into existence, speaking life over yourself. If you have a business and your business isn't where you want it to be yet, each day you get up, you review your goals, you speak life over your business. I am a successful business owner. Like I say, this is about getting to the subconscious mind. Our subconscious mind, it believes whatever we tell us. So we have to speak things that are not as if they were. And after a while, the subconscious mind is going to believe whatever we tell it. That's why it's so important for us to speak positive affirmations over our life. I am beautiful. I am successful. I am worthy of the success coming my way. We have to speak those affirmations over our life each day because it's so important. We have to just affirm ourselves each day. That was number 3. Number 4, and it's the best one. This is my favorite one. You have to work while you wait. You know, we have to realize, y'all, that we can't just sit around and wait on God to do everything in our life. It's like, okay, you want this, you want that, you've prayed about it. Okay, go work, go do it, you know, go get it. At the end of the day, God is going to always do his part. We have to make sure we're doing ours. So whatever we waiting on God for, whatever we believing on him for, we have to be working on ourselves while we're doing it. You know, the Lord put that on me, and I talked about it in my last, it was Legacy. That was like 2 episodes ago. While we have to work while we wait. You know, if you're a woman, you're waiting on God to send you the right man, be working on yourself while you're doing it. You know, getting yourself together, making sure you done really did that heart check, making sure you're not holding on nothing from the past, and, you know, vice versa, same thing with a man. So, like I said, we just have to really just work while we wait and pace ourselves each day. You know, just work on your goals, review your goals, affirm them, speak life over yourself, over your business, whatever you're trying to do, just speak life into yourself daily. That's so important. Because if we ain't speaking life into ourselves, and then we go out here into the world, whatever identity you allow the world to put on you, that's what you're going to carry. Because you hearing what the world's saying about you, you believing what the world's saying about you, because you ain't speaking life into your own self, into your own life. So we really have to just, whatever our goals are, we have to speak them over our lives daily and just affirm them over our lives, because it's so important. You know, like I say, we have to pace ourselves each and every day, review your goals, do a little more each day, because we have to realize we're setting ourselves up to run a marathon. You know, it's not a sprint, we're running a marathon. If you want a business, then you should want a long-term business, a long-term success in your business. You setting yourself up to have success for years to come and generations after you. You know, your kids, your grandkids. It's about our legacy, forming our legacy and knowing what we're going to leave behind, because a legacy is just more than money. You know, setting that foundation to leave behind. So that was the 4 steps, 4 ways on how to set goals. Be realistic, put a timestamp behind each goal, review them each day, speak it into existence. And number 4, work while you wait, pace yourself, and just remember that it's a marathon and not a sprint.